buy a new house, you walk in, you look at all the windows, you realize everyone can see everything I'm doing. What am I going to do? I want us to look pretty nice. Some of the curtains, they can look a little ratty. The blinds, they get all tangled and stuff. What if you had the perfect window coverings, both interior
Mm,
and exterior? Our next guest has the ability to help you out with both.
that's right, he does. He is Steve Mevius. He's the president of Polar Shades. So happy to have him join us this morning. Steve, how you doing?
Fantastic. How are you guys doing?
Doing very well.
Hey, we're good. Sean and I got very excited about all the sports memorabilia you have behind you, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about shades. Amazing! You are a family-owned and operated business, and I love that you've been in the Valley for how long? When did you start?
Started the business in '94, basically in my backyard as a hobby, and I was manager at American Airlines. And through the years, I left in 2002 and haven't looked back. Went from really myself and my father to now 92 employees, and we
Wow.
distribute our product
Wow.
throughout the country and
That's fantastic.
internationally. Yeah.
That's great. So let's talk about your product. It's actually being used in pretty creative ways right now with COVID-19 and people trying to,
Hmm.
they want to be able to get together, but in the same breath, they want to be able to keep a little bit of distance. How is the Polar Shades technology been used to help host maybe family gatherings during this time?
Well, it's we have great weather here pretty much year round.
Yeah.
Even when it's cold, it's not that cold, but we help expand your living space. So people have a beautiful patio and they go out there, but with the wind and things like that, they can't use it. Where we're able
Mm.
to come in with our exterior product, we have a what we call a zip right. So it actually seals in the tracks and it allows you to create a whole nother room with the simple touch of a button. You can heat it with the heater, cool it with air conditioning swamp cooler, and it really, really does expand your living space with the simple push of a button.
That's fantastic.
I tell you, I mean, honestly, that idea of creating like an outdoor room, an outdoor living space that you can use, Steve, I mean, that is one of the amazing things that Las Vegas has to offer. But it's true, you have to get it set up. For instance, we have a little couch and chair on our back patio, and there's no covering. And what I notice is every time there's wind, which
Gone.
seems to be about twice a week in Las Vegas. That whole area is just, it's covered in palm trees, it's covered in dirt, and it makes it kind of unpleasant to sit in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And with the different materials we offer, openness factors, that's how tight the fabric's woven. I have them on my patio. I leave mine down year round. I don't care how windy it is, wet, raining, whatever. And we utilize my patio year round because of it,
Mm.
as do a lot of our customers.
That's fantastic. Now, there were a lot of people. I mean, a lot of home improvement seems to be happening during COVID. I mean, you
Mm.
can't, lumber is like through the roof. You go to the Home Depot, my goodness, everything is like 50 times more expensive than it used to be. When it comes to this, though, you're actually dropping the price to help people be able to up their game in their home when it comes to window coverings and more.
Absolutely. We're offering special discounts to our customers and to all Las Vegas Nevadans. This has been my home since 1971.
Wow.
The city has
Wow.
been great to us. I've raised my family here. Uh, so we always like to give back to the community, whether it's charitable donations or making surgical masks and PPE gowns, which we did hundreds and hundreds of thousands, to now,
Wow.
helping people cope with being locked up in their home
Man.
and, just claustrophobic. It allows them to get outside and enjoy the fresh air.
I love that. And actually, I'm looking at your website right now. Those interior window shades. You ever walk into
Mhm.
a place and you see like you hit a button, all of a sudden they just come down. It's like it lets in some light, but not all the light, and it's just like the perfect amount.
Yeah.
That's what Polar Shades can do as well. Really, it's so cool, the technology.
Mm.
If people want to get the ball rolling, how do they do so?
They just pick up the phone, give us a call. One of our great, very knowledgeable sun control specialists will come out and really see what your needs are. We're not there to just sell you something. We want to solve your problems and what your needs are and have that happy customer.
Fantastic.
Certainly. And it sounds like you have a lot of products to choose from, certainly years of experience. And I have to say that you know, I was impressed by the fact that you've not only been in the Valley and you're family owned, but that you're giving back to the community in the way you are. You're kind of one of these businesses that is, what Las Vegas is all about. So thanks for sharing with our viewers this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, take advantage. They have a special offer right now. You mentioned Morning Blend. When you call Polar Shades, they're going to give you $500 off any purchase of $2,500 or more. Just mention the Morning Blend. Give them a call if you want, 702-260-6110. Get a free in-home consultation. You can also go to polarshade.com. Polar Shade, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.